Hi there, Taurus. Here is your reading for April. Spirit messages and tarot today. And with the spirit messages, I've been formulating slowly something that I'm being given here. And it says, no one can come close to understanding how much hard graft you have put in to harnessing your mastery, to harnessing and mastering your shadow self, to working so hard on yourself to be able to keep going for your own sanity and to help those around you. You are becoming the master of your own life, and you are very much helping other people around you to master theirs. So I just picked a card before, and it was the Emperor card, which is the number 4, and we're in the 4th month, and the 4th month plus the year 2025 adds up to 13, which equals a 4. So the 4 is important, and it's like you are solid and secure, and this is all because you've worked so very, very hard to get there, is what I feel to say, Taurus. You are a very grounded earth person, of course, but you know, it's like you've had to really work hard on yourself and on the difficult parts of your shadow self, and to come to terms with a lot of things is what I want to say here. So with that, I'm going to pull some cards and see what is happening around the April time for you, my loves. And of course, it's timeless as well, so if you're watching this at any other time, it should be okay for you to take what resonates, my friend. So let's start taking the cards. Okay. This is upside down, but I'm not taking upside down messages. Okay, we've got move. So we're moving into a new direction here. This is actually the Chariot card. So this is moving after a time of feeling stuck. And you're not just moving in any old direction, you're actually being taken by the universe. You're actually being taken by your own higher self, by your own intuition here. It's like you know which way to go, and even though you don't hold the reins, even though you feel like you're not really in charge as such, you're going towards where the energy is, where your guides are telling you to go. You're going to where you are drawn to going here without having actual reins to take you in the right direction, or to take the horse in the right direction, so to speak. And with this card here, this is there's a love heart on it, and there's 2 hands here together. It looks like they're tying the knot. It looks like it's the marriage card here for some reason, and I do feel that this could be something to do with a marriage, or it could be to do with a very strong relationship, a strong love romantic relationship here. And it could be that it's going to the next level, so you know, you might be getting married, or it might be that you're starting to feel very bonded with this person in a different way than you were just recently. You know, it's like you are feeling very much more intertwined with this person, and you could have known them a long time, you could have been married to them a long time, but this is something happening now that is different here with a particular person. If it's not a particular person, and you know you're not in a love relationship and not thinking about going into one, this is coming into union with your higher self in some way. The heart shows that you know that you're moving into your heart space here, and you're coming into union with your higher self. Okay, so that's very spiritual. I think there's a very spiritual element to this month for you, my lovely Taurians. So this is what's next. We have the Patience card. So it's all taking a lot of time for you to you know, and you have to step very carefully, like on eggshells. Could be around somebody that you're with, you know, or one of your family members here, but it's a bit like you have had to, you know, just tiptoe around everything in order to carefully manage a situation so that it doesn't blow up out of all proportions, is what I want to say here. And it's like you're actually counting the pennies here before you buy something, but it also shows to me that you're counting every action and reaction, is what I want to say. That might make sense to you because it doesn't really make much sense to me. But it's like you are counting all the actions and reactions, either of yourself or of other people around you here. For some reason, don't know what that really means. And I do feel that the universe is trying to take you very gently and carefully in the right direction here. You know, it may be that you're struggling to be in a relationship with somebody and sort it out, or sort out a particular situation here, and the universe is trying very carefully to manage this. So it might not seem like it's going in the right direction at the moment, but the universe is going to really take you in the right direction with this, slowly but surely, as well, as what I want to say here. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, so this is the 10th house, authority. Okay, so even as I was speaking about having the Emperor card, that is an authority card, and here is another authority card, and it's the 10th house. Okay, so this is the authority over yourself here. This is moving into your own authority, where it feels to me like you have had someone being authoritative over you, and a feeling of not being in control. So I do feel that the control is coming back to you, and the control doesn't mean that you are, you know, able to manipulate everything around you to the right place here. This is just actually what I was saying before, trusting your intuition, going with the flow of the universe, and it's just like, you know, it's taking you in the right direction because you're listening to your higher self, and that is the most perfect way to go in the right direction, Taurus. Okay, this is beautiful, and that's the number 48, and that adds up to a 3. So I do feel that you are very much in control of your life in the way of looking to blend with your higher self here, you know, and the 3 is like your body, your mind, and your higher self, is what I want to say here, are in, you know, a lovely balance together, is what's coming up soon. You know, you're feeling that you're in a lovely balance in all the right ways here, and that you will be able to access your higher self because of this. And you will be able to access all your intuition beautifully, is what I feel to say, Taurus. You know, it's a very powerful month for you, this, and one where you will be feeling more stable and secure at the end of it. And that's always something that you do look for, my lovely Taurus. Okay, what else do we have? And I will put my glasses on here because I'm coming to a part where there's some small writing here that I can't see. Okay, we've got happy life. What more could you want there? Okay, live a less guarded life. So you can actually put down your shield, is what I want to say there. You can put your shield down because, you know, you don't need to be guarding against everybody, and that everybody's got something negative to say about you, because, you know, this is where they know that you're such a wonderful and lovely sort of person that wants to just be caring and bringing a balance into their lives as well, those people around you. I do feel that somebody is seeing this, seeing how you're actually being their rock. So you're being the rock for somebody, and somebody feels like this, that you're being their rock. This is, you know, leading you to your happiest life, because you like to feel needed, but at the same time you do like to, you know, have your say about things and do things your way. And in some respect, I feel that, you know, it's not always been going your way recently, and you feel a little bit out of the loop and out of control here. What else do we have? We've got the Justice card, so yes, everything's coming into balance here with these scales on this Justice card, and you are going to have justice in a situation where you felt that it was imbalanced and that somebody else had the upper hand, or a situation had the upper hand of you, and you couldn't, you know, get to feel the balance here. Yeah, so there's something about balancing out your emotions with the water here, balancing out the way that you communicate with the sword. And, you know, there's something about the sun that's rising behind here. I do feel that you are coming into a beautiful period of time where you feel the light is shining brightly, and that you can relax and love life again. You know, I think it's been quite a turmoil recently where you felt that you've not been able to enjoy things. This is you coming into your best life again, you know, or a feeling of relaxing, laughing, enjoying, and going with the flow. So yeah, there's lots of things happening for you, my lovely Taurians. Let's see if I can get one more. I'm going to go for the number cards here. We've got 1919. Right, this is transformation. It says, it is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. Beautiful. I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. Okay, that's beautiful. So you can at last look forward to changes going on around you and within you, and you know that has been happening over time, I want to say, and that you're realizing that you have purpose, you have beautiful connections, and you are ready for this new beginning and to actually push forward with it, you know, with the Chariot card. I feel that, you know, things are starting to move in the right direction for you at long last, lovely Taurians. Okay, so I wish you much love.